What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA SAG.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And on today's video guys, I will show you several news. First of all, I will show you an update from John Burda in regards to potential resolution of MMTLP case, and I will show you his thoughts and I will give you my 2 cents in regards to his answer. On top of that, I will show you the set of questions from one of the community members that will definitely be an extremely important questions to authorities because for now we have much more unanswered questions in regards to the actions that were performed by authorities and major market makers in order to resolve this issue. And I have to admit that this set of questions might be very useful for upcoming and current litigations, and I will show you again what I'm thinking about these questions. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and drop me a line in the comment section for whatever reasons you want. Let's start with this tweet that was published by Due Diligence and that was responded by John Burda. Due Diligence 11 hours ago wrote this. MMTLP, hey John, based solely on actions that NBH has taken by retaining Johnny Tobacco and is currently taking by getting current, combined with what they've stated in PRs, do you believe that they have a plan to at least attempt to deliver some kind of resolution? I do. And John Burda also responded, I do. But guys, the most concerning part is this one, to deliver some kind of resolution. Do you remember the case of Richard Hoffman? And his lawsuit was switched to arbitration, and just several months ago he cancelled his arbitration because of basically the same exact reason. He thought that arbiter could make a ruling in favor of MMTLP community, but the damages that should be covered potentially could be extremely low, just a fraction of a penny, and these damages will not cover any damages at all. These fees will not cover any damages at all. On top of that, they will ruin potential paths to upcoming litigations because of this decision. And definitely, it is not the way how we want to see the resolution and what resolution do we want to see. On top of that, guys, we have a lot of questions that should be answered in order to prove our point of view that a lot of market makers made an illegal actions back in 2021 and 2022. And let me show you the tweets that were published by Kristen Shaughnessy, and she wrote this 8 hours ago. Ready? Time for more questions about MMTLP. These come as shareholders have fought for 21 months to get an independent audited aggregate share count for MMTLP and have gotten only lip service from regulators or Congress. One shareholder, Scott Trott, delivered subpoenas Tuesday on Citadel for its trading records in TRCH.CMT and NXBR and MMTLP. He also delivered a subpoena to Hilltop Securities. My tweet is linked below. Here are my questions. Question number 1. Did trading in MMTLP violate the anti-money laundering laws in securities that the DTCC is expected to guard against? Question number 2. Did MMTLP trading violate RICA statutes? Some background for more specific questions. Tiger Broker is a global broker in Asia. Tiger Brokers assigned the symbol TRCH.CMT. For the Metamaterials Series A preferred shares. FINRA issued a questionable and very controversial U3 trading halt in MMTLP on December the 9th of 2022. It has been described as a crime scene frozen in time. Question number 3. It appears Tiger Brokers and its clearing agent TradeUp Securities allowed trades in NextBridge hydrocarbons and TRCH CMT on the Singapore exchange since December the 9th of 2022. If so, how and why? And guys, how it is even possible that the company might be tradable without even knowing that it is tradable on other stock exchanges that are located somewhere in Asia? I think authorities should know about this, and they have to prevent this type of actions, because it ruins the value of shares, because it might be some kind of delusional process of issuing of these shares. Next one. Fun fact, it appears shares have traded for as much as $1,000 a share. Guys, this is a crucial point, $1,000 a share. Does it mean that NextBridge Hydrocarbons should also value all of their 165 million original shares, and for now it is about 245 million shares at the $1,000 share price? If so, what is the intrinsic value of the company, and if the price of the share is $1,000, does it mean that someone knows about the value of oil and gas in the Orogrande prospect? I think it is another quite interesting question. So, next one, more background. Tiger Brokers uses TradeUp Securities to clear its transactions in the US markets. Shares are held by DTCC. TradeUp is a member of and overseen by FINRA. Question number 4. Does or has Citadel paid TradeUp for order flow? And guys, if so, this means Citadel Securities knew about this issue, and they basically use it in their favor. That is why, guys, payments for order flow is extremely beneficial for these companies, for major market makers, because they know much more that is hiding behind the scenes, and based on this information they can provide their own policy to drive the markets. So, next one, question number 5. Did TradeUp Securities ever send MMTLP shares or MMTLP shares under a different QSIP overseas through Citadel or some other broker or related party? And we know the problem, another problem is at least 2 QSIP numbers that were assigned to MMTLP shares, and for now NextBridge Hydrocarbon shares, and for now we don't know the difference, why it happened, and who created the second QSIP number. Next one, question 5a. Were any MMTLP shares or MMTLP shares under a different QSIP sent overseas as a part of a payment for order flow agreement? Question number 6. Why aren't FINRA, the SEC and Congress curious enough about this trading activity to issue subpoenas? And guys, based on these first questions, we can conclude that something is wrong. And if something is wrong, and in this case we have to investigate on the highest level, and the highest level is definitely a level of Congress, because Congress is ahead of FINRA and SEC. And basically Congress oversees FINRA and SEC, and that is why Congress has to know about all the issues that potentially might happen with these companies, with these authorities. So, more background. In August 2023, Tiger Brokers told its shareholders that NextBridge Hydrocarbons announced a tender offer that's a public bid for shareholders to sell their stock. This is 8 months after the MMTLP halt. I'm told NextBridge Hydrocarbons never issued a tender offer. Question number 7. Why did Tiger Brokers say NextBridge Hydrocarbons made a tender offer? Next question. Did Tiger Brokers sell more MMTLP shares that it had certificates for? And if so, how many counterfeit shares did it sell? Next question, number 9. Why for 21 months have regulators and Congress refused to give or help MMTLP shareholders get an independent aggregate audited MMTLP share count? The screenshots below are of level 2 pre-market bid and ask data between August 2023 and March 2024 for both NXBR and TRCH.CPN on the Singapore exchange on the days highlighted. Level 2 pricing increased from roughly $500 per share to just over $1,000 a share during this time. And guys, it is mind-boggling numbers, $500 to $1,000, because in general it is at least 500 times higher than the share price of the last trading date. 500 times higher. And it is the crucial number if it is the real share price, why in the world some shareholders cannot transfer their shares not to AST but to this stock exchange, to Tiger Brokers, and to sell his or her shares with this price? In my opinion, it has to be granted, and if so, potentially there is no issues at all with the liquidity and with the U3 halt. And if so, guys, why in the world FINRA and SEC are doing this? Why they are implementing this U3 halt? Why did they implement this U3 halt? And why didn't they allow any trades on the US territory, with the fact that some broker-dealers in Asia are allowed to do so? It doesn't make sense. On top of that, guys, so take a look at the second set of questions from Christian Shaughnessy. This is my 11th post of MMTLP questions. I'm asking these questions because 21 months after FINRA issued a U3 halt for MMTLP, Congress and regulators won't reveal what the independent aggregated audited share count is, and there seems to be no urgency in resolving what's been described as a crime scene frozen in time. Question number 1. Has the SEC and FINRA or Congress demanded trade-up securities MMTLP trading records? Here's why they should. Background. Vincent Lupo is the CEO of TradeUp Securities. From December 2012 to June 2016, he was managing director at ICBC, Industrial Commercial Bank of China. ICBC was fined $42 million for allowing fake shares to be created in foreign stocks. Information in first screenshot. And guys, by the way, she added all the screenshots to prove her words in the description below. So, the information in first screenshot. The SEC's order finds that ICBCFS improperly obtained pre-released ADRs from depository banks when ICBCFS should have known that neither the firm nor its customers owned the foreign shares needed to support those ADRs. This inflated the total number of foreign issuers' tradable securities and resulted in abusive practice such as inappropriate short selling and dividend arbitrage. SEC press release, she added this press release, and direct quotation from this press release. Industrial and Commercial Bank of China affiliate to pay more than $42 million for improper handling of ADRs. This means this is a fact that this bank made these illegal actions, and it was fined for quite substantial amount of money. There is also this. ICBCFS admitted as a part of guilty plea that from May 2012 until at least August 2014, it conspired with other institutions and individuals to submit rigged bids to borrow pre-release American Depository Receipt ADRs. Additional background, this company, Chief Operating Officer Kevin McKeown, announced the strategic hire of a senior equity team led by Vincent Lupo to focus specifically on the institutional clearing, custody, and prime brokerage space. Question number 2. What is Citadel's relationship with TradeUp? Next question. Does Citadel pay TradeUp for order flow? Has it ever? If yes, for how long? Question number 4. Did TradeUp Securities ever send MMTLP shares or MMTLP shares under different CUSIP overseas through Citadel or some other broker or related party? Next question, number 5. Were any MMTLP shares or MMTLP shares under different CUSIP sent overseas as a part of a payment for order flow agreement? 6. Does Congress, FINRA, or the SEC know if there is a problem with TradeUp Securities activity in MMTLP? Question number 7. If the answers to question 6 is yes or no, why haven't investors been told either way? Their investment have been frozen for 21 months. And guys, definitely if FINRA, Congress, or SEC knew about this problem, why didn't they told about this to the shareholders? And I think it violates the fiduciary duty of these authorities, and in my opinion, if they did it together, it is a pure evidence of RICO violations. So guys, I think these questions are extremely important for us at this very moment, and we have to use this question in the current and upcoming litigations. And guys, do you remember that Mark Basile just recently said that there is only one way to solve the MMTLP problem, and it is a litigation. And with this opinion, we definitely have to push this case forward, not through Congress, because Pete Sessions and Ralph Norman are extremely quiet in regards to this case, but we have to push it through the litigations. And we have two of them, and both of them are RICO lawsuits. One of them was filed, let me show you, by Mark Basile, and he didn't do any updates in regards to this case, and he said that he will not do any more updates. But guys, believe me, we will find out what is the current status of his litigation, because the next deadline is set to August the 20th. And the second lawsuit is the lawsuit that was filed by Scott Trock just recently, and in my yesterday's video I showed you that he filed 6 subpoenas, and seventh subpoena is on its way to deliver. And I think these questions that were asked by Christian Shaughnessy should be added to these lawsuits in order to push this case even further. And guys, let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me, and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.